In this short tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use Photoshop and adjustment layers and create a sense of night and a light source. I am using the beautiful illustration done by illustrator Garth Williams from Wait Till the Moon, but you can certainly, and I would encourage you if you want to explore this for your own work, at the end of this demonstration, replace this artwork with your own. So when you open up this document in Photoshop, you can see that the only windows I have open from window are brushes and layers. So let's begin this process. I'm going to first begin with adding a night sky to this. I'm going to go down here to my adjustment layers, click on solid color, and I'm going to pick maybe a deep blue. I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to change the state of that layer from normal to multiply. So now that color is sitting above, but it is revealing the illustration below it. Now, if you take your mouse and click over here, you are actively clicking on the mask. So right now, this layer is set to dump this blue color over the entire artboard here. But if you get a brush, so you can hit B, if you get a brush and set it to black, you will be able to paint away and subtract that mask on these areas. So the first thing I want to point out is for this demo, for this one, I am setting my brush to be about, let's just say 220 pixels. And please make a note of this. You have to change the hardness. I don't want a rigid, hard brush. I'm taking it down to 0 hardness. So very, very soft edges around the brush. And then additionally, I'm taking the opacity down to about 15% and flow. So this is just how quickly this applies black to this layer, which essentially will erode the mask. And let's just see what that does instead of my talking. With this click, this area clicked, and this brush set the way I've set it, I'm going to just take my mouse and imagine that there's a light source, like there's a light inside this wash tub, and it's coming up and it's lighting the raccoon mother over here, not in the back. The light source is only coming from this little wash basin. And then I imagine that her child is being illuminated on this side from this glow coming from this wash tub. And this little toy here is benefiting from a little light hitting this side of it. And then maybe I want to make this brush a little bigger, so I'm going to move this up. And then maybe I'm just going to vary with my mouse, just gradually add a little light. Now the reason I can do this at this subtle level is that I have this opacity and flow ratcheted way down. So now that I've done that, I'm going to add another adjustment layer over here of solid color, and I'm going to just make it sort of a dark gray. And again, I need to change the state of that layer to reveal what's underneath. And I'm going to go in to click on this mask, and again I'm going to wipe away portions of that color, but I want a much larger brush this time. And maybe I'm going to increase the strength of it a little bit, because basically I just want to be able to erode. So I'm just clicking. I want to, with this big fat brush, I want to just kind of get a little bit more of a glow around these creatures. And then I'm going to say that's fine. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add one more layer. I'm going to get my brush. I still want it to be very soft, but I'm going to change the size of this way, way down. And I want that brush to have white on it, because I'm going to start making stars. And certainly the night sky doesn't have uniform shaped stars. Maybe I want it to be a little bit, I want the smaller ones to be a little more obvious. And you can use your bracket keys to change this as well. And then the last thing I want to do is I want to add a moon. So I'm going to, again, take my opacity way down and my flow, and I'm going to move my brush up. And if you just kind of hover over here, you can see how fat this brush is. I want something a little bit bigger. Ooh, not that big. So now that I have it about that size, check this out. I'm going to click once, and I'm going to just keep clicking. And because this brush is set to be so, and maybe I'll make it a little bit, because it's such a low flow, low opacity, I can just keep clicking and it just kind of adds a little bit more white to it. So kind of a simple amount of steps to create sort of a magical mood. Please replace this artwork with your own if you have the time and inclination, and then you will have an even stronger connection with how Photoshop can help you create a sense of light and mood and time of day.